Okay guys, this is for the couscous recipe. I have a bunch of cilantro, some tomatoes with chili, lemon, olive oil, the pearl couscous, some scallions, and a cucumber. And dates too. I almost forgot about the dates, so don't forget about that, or something sweet like raisins or dried cranberries. Okay, I have put in 1 1/4 cup of water in a pot here. The directions for the pearl couscous is to boil it. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to boil the 1 1/4, and then I'm going to put in a cup of couscous. And I believe it says to leave it in the pot with it covered for 8 to 10 minutes. While the water boils, I'm going to go ahead and mince my cilantro and scallions, and I would chop up the cucumbers, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after I'm done doing that. Our water has come to a full and complete boil, so I'm going to go ahead and dump in the couscous. Here's my couscous, is going into the pot, and also the directions say to stir it occasionally. So I'm going to get a spoon, or you can use a spatula, which works miracles, trust me. I love these things. They're non-stick. And turn down the heat to a medium and just kind of let it simmer with the top on. The last time I made couscous, it actually kind of over bubbled, so it's probably better that if you just turn it down. And I'll get back to the chopping of the scallions and the cucumber and cilantro. So here we have the scallions that are chopped up, and now I'm going to cut up the cilantro. And now I have the cilantro and scallions here both chopped up. For the cucumber, it does suggest in my recipe to skin it, but I'm not going to because it's a lot of work and takes more time. And now I have the cucumbers all chopped up and ready to go, so just set that aside, and then I'll go ahead and check on the couscous. We currently have 4 minutes left on the clock. Let's go ahead and check on our couscous and stir it up. Usually what happens, as you can see, is the couscous has sort of absorbed up a lot of the water, and that's what we're looking for in this recipe. When you make couscous, it's kind of like quinoa. If you've ever made quinoa, it's good that the water gets absorbed into the rice or quinoa or the couscous. With the dates, I'm going to kind of chop them up into small pieces. They're a little bit too large, and they are pitted, and they are delicious in this recipe. I would suggest to do this. Alright, so our timer is now going off. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. And here we have our couscous, and it looks like it is ready to go. It does stick to the pot a little bit, so sometimes you've got to, move it around a little bit. Take it off the heat so it can cool a little bit. I'd leave the top on. Alright, now I have my dates, my cucumbers, my scallions, and cilantro all chopped up and ready to put into my couscous salad. Alright, since the couscous is all done, I'm going to go ahead and put it into my glass bowl over here. Just scoop it on in there. Alright, so now I've got my couscous in my bowl, I'm going to take my lemon juice that I have and pour in 2 tablespoons of the lemon juice into the couscous. Alright, I've got my lemon juice in the couscous. Now I'm going to take my olive oil and pour in 3 tablespoons of that. Alright, so now I have the lemon and the 3 tablespoons of olive oil currently in the bowl with the couscous. I'm going to now take my dates, cucumbers, cilantro, and scallions and go ahead and put them into the couscous. Alright, now that that's all in there, I'm going to go ahead and take my tomatoes with a little bit of chili and go ahead and dump that in now too as well. Alright, so the tomato is now in. I got everything in right now. So now I'm just going to go ahead and stir it up real quick. Alright, now I've got all that stirred in. Another suggestion I would make would be to put in a little bit of salt and pepper, which I'm going to do right now. Alright, and I've stirred in my salt and pepper. It tastes amazing. By the way, guys, this is a Mediterranean dish that I got from BuzzFeedFood.com. I believe it was called Lemony couscous salad. I've added a lot of my own flavors to it, so I wouldn't really, I mean, you could go by their recipe, but they put in pine nuts, and my husband is allergic to nuts, so I won't put in nuts. Also, this recipe is very good for those who are vegetarian because there's no meat at all in this recipe. And I hope you guys enjoy this recipe, and hopefully there'll be more videos like this here in the near future. Alright, you guys have a good day or night or whatever time it is where you live, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.